Let's check a bit. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Got it. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Andrew Lalo, Shooty present. I'm so happy we can able to meet again to talk about some very good topic, especially in Hong Kong nowadays is very depth. And in the dampness is really going to be very uncomfortable for a lot of people. They get tired. Some of my customers telling me, hey, my brain somehow just disappeared and I can't think. It's called brain fog. Fog, especially this is a symptom that is very common for when the wetness are very bad. So anyway, today I will try to explain why that's happened bodily, and secondly, how can you help to improve that condition? And people who have especially have arthritis, diabetes, things got worse, and then they can't, they can't get weight loss. The weight just keep gaining. That kind of problem that a lot of people actually start seeing it. So today lecture will be very helpful for a lot of people to better understand what's happening. So let's get started. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we all set. Okay. So today we will talk about a couple of things which I think will be very helpful for especially people in Hong Kong with area is a lot of wetness. And so today the lecture will be how dampness worsens your arthritis, diabetes, and weight gain. So when you have a lot of wetness, why body hold all these excess water and become so damp. And actually how it is worse in arthritis and diabetes and also weight gain. And what can you do daily to feel lighter or more in control? So how can Lowetea plus Lowetea, which is a product which we have called Lowetea, actually can help you lower your wetness? So with that, then we have conclusion and maybe I can answer some questions for you. Okay, so I noticed today a lot of people that I don't know, mainly for people who has came in and I didn't know about it. But anyway, there are four stage of diabetes that everybody will most likely go through. The first stage is when the LDL cholesterol goes up, it damages the B cells coming out from the pancreas. The B cells will take sugar to the cells. And when damaged, and what can happen is the sugar are not going to the cells, so sugar are got more circulated in the bloodstreams, blood system. The problem will start. LDL cholesterol, adding sugar, the blood becomes thick, and it start forming plaque throughout the body. Now, when that happens, then if throughout the body, then since the plaque will start forming and you don't feel anything basically, and is getting more and more plaques, and that result, your blood vessel become more narrow. Your second stage will come on. It's called actually the blood pressure will start going up, and then blood pressure going up, then but you still don't feel anything, but you just continue with daily life, live the same style, and more plaques will form throughout the body. Now, very quickly, you will move to stage 3, which is called pre-diabetic stage. Now, every doctor worldwide measure the same thing. They measure the HbA1c. Everybody have a hemoglobin. They measure the percentage of sugar attached to the hemoglobin. So if you have 5.7 and below amount of sugar attached to the hemoglobin, you're a normal person. If you have 5.7 to 6.4, now you become a pre-diabetic. Over 6.4, being beyond, you are called diabetes. Now, doctor will also usually find out, oh, you're pre-diabetic, so you need to, since you're not diabetic stage yet, we have no medicine for you, but we can get you to start doing your lifestyle change, start eating low-carb food, low-fat food, you can exercise, lower your weight. All that has to be there. If not, your blood sugar will continue goes up. Eventually, you become a diabetic. So you may hear this and say, okay, I will stop that. But unfortunately, because you have no pain, nothing happened, so you have really no motivation to do anything. You just most likely after a couple of months, you go back to the same old lifestyle. So net result, since you don't do anything, and very 2 to 3 years, you actually will convert to a diabetes. And a lot of time, especially many of the 40, 50 years old, when you find out you already at 6.2, 6.3, so very easy, you jump over 6.4 and you become an actual diabetic patient. And this is the time you can actually have Lowetea helping you and will help you to lower your blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. Now, if you don't do anything, absolutely, in about 3 to 4 years, you will convert. Now, once you convert, you cannot go back. So this is the sad part. So, and why Lowetea can help? Because Lowetea have two things. One is called guava leaves, which can delay the absorption of sugar into the blood vessel. So less sugar going to the blood vessel. Secondly, the bitter melon, which increase insulin sensitivity and get back the sugar to the cells. The excess sugar, the wonderful thing is excess sugar, cholesterol, and the sodium will be dumped out through urine. Net result, your blood sugar will go down, your blood cholesterol, LDL will go down, the salt go down, your blood pressure go down, plus you have the capability of detox. Now, Senator, we don't just want to ask you to just drink Lowetea tea. We really want you to change your lifestyle. And changing lifestyle take practice, take work. And that result, you really need to take about 6 months to a year to really able to get the whole handle to change your lifestyle. So net result, you will be basically asking you to not drink Lowetea tea. You have to actually follow a low carbohydrate diet, low fat diet. You have to exercise, do 8 to 10,000 steps a day. You can actually do it at home with a step master, which you can do exercise with a barbell, go up and down like that, walk a half an hour. You know what? Watching TV and doing that. Now you do this, you will lose 300 calories per day. Just do half an hour. And plus, you'll burn up excess sugar. You have to also weight control. Now, if your BMI is 30, you have to drop it down to 23. Plus, we have given you free webinar every week. Every week is free for you to better understand what is high blood sugar mean, what is cholesterol mean, and all these topics you can select. We have over 470 lectures in YouTube right now. And you can scan this, take a picture. You can scan this QR code. You can get this picture right away throughout, and you can see it on your spare time. And if you don't want to take a picture, you can do www.cteaslowsutea/videos. So CDT's Lowetea video. Then you could get the same thing. You get 400 plus program you can look at. So let's talk about what is dampness. Now, unfortunately, in Chinese medicine, dampness described as condition, our body just accumulate a lot of excess internal fluid and moisture that cannot properly eliminate. So you think about like humidity inside your body. When the environment is humid, everything feels heavy, sticky, and sluggish. At the same time, happen internally in your system start slowing down, your circulation become less efficient, symptoms become appear. And because of that, you feel usually, wow, very sluggish, and you don't feel do like anything. And on top of that, it affects digestion, your energy flow, everything. So with that, this is the start of the body dampness, and net result, your body become really sluggish, and you're not able to metabolizing the fluid out. So, but on the other hand, in the really modern interpretation of dampness, basically in a health modern terms in health area, you basically know as you have chronic inflammation. You might have poor circulation. On top of that, because of that, you have insulin resistance and your gut imbalance. Now, basically with that, you basically reflected you have a uh, you know you can understand that because you have inflammation, you have metabolic dysfunction. In other words, the body just don't metabolize correctly. So net result, your sugar will still going to go up. You start getting insulin resistant, and your gut is not moving well. So you feel body being bloated, and also you have multiple other symptoms come along, like for example, maybe increased swelling in the body. Angles start swelling up a bit, and especially this will be very common for people who are sorry, excuse me, will be at age 40 and up. Usually for people who are high, low, older age, they tend to have more of this problem. For the excuse me, I have a little bit allergy today. So usually that's when you have body dampness. That's what happened. You're gonna start getting chronic inflammation, circulation being poor, insulin being resistant, and your gut, I don't feel well. You feel bloated. Okay, now, so you might ask, oh, why dampness after age 40? I will have declined digestions efficiency, and all these changes because of hormone shift. And now think about this: when you have about age 40, the first thing is your digestion is not as effective, meaning your body not breaking down or process the food as effectively as you want. Secondly, you have hormone changes which affect fluid imbalance and the metabolism. So on top of that, many people complain less active. Age 40 people usually do not work as much as like the 30 years old. So you become more stressed internal body because you don't move much, and both of which you're slowing down your circulation because you slow down, you don't move much, your circulation slowing down, and then you don't eliminate your waste as effectively. So over time, this factor become really combined, and then internally you start building up all this fluid, and especially your diet lifestyle don't adjust with the age, more and more fluid and waste can start accumulating in the body. So with that, you lead to start getting early signs. So you're gonna feel very heavy, usually feel sluggish, you feel the stomach bloated and water retention. A lot of people actually explain, oh, I don't feel like my brain is working. It's like my brain kind of disappeared. So this is so-called brain fog, and is also a lot of people feel very tired with sticky sweat. So all these are a very typical early sign. And unfortunately, a lot of these symptoms are easily dismissed and they don't think about it, so they don't do anything of it. But when this happens, you need to start acting how to eliminate all these signs, symptoms, improve your body dampness. This is the time where you need to do something here. Now, people as age 40, 50 years old, one of the things that they always have, and many of them do, is arthritis. The joint is start feeling stiff and painful. Okay. Now, usually dampness tend to make your arthritis even worse. Your joint become more stiff, worsen as the humid weather continue to get worse, get more wet, especially like people in Hawaii, a lot of rain. And then the swell of this joint is start getting pain. And then you start getting a hard time to move. And dampness tend to settle into this joint. You know, the joint here, you gotta get swelled up. So because the joint get more moisture, it become more stiff and got pain. So that's why many people are doing a rainy day, or weather get really wet and damp, they feel really painful in a sense if they have arthritis. And that is a very common uh, 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 issue because of just fluid just more accumulated in the joint. And for people who are diabetic, now the thing is when you have dampness, unfortunately, it slows down the glucose or the blood sugar metabolism. And when it slow down, it also increase the insulin resistance. So the insulin doesn't necessarily take the sugar back to the cells. And also it promote more fat storage. So dampness not only influence just joint, but also influence the whole body processing of sugar. So over time, your blood sugar control become more difficult. The diabetic issue will be more worsened. And so don't ignore this because this is something that a lot of time you don't even think about, but that is happening to your body. And a lot of people also say, hey, when really wet, my body tend to gain a lot. And a lot of people thought that, well, maybe because you eat a lot of, gaining fat. Well, not really true because when you are damp, your body are maintaining fluid. And a lot of times just mistaken the fluid is for fat. That's true. So the fluid increase, your body weight also increase. Net result, your metabolism will be very sluggish. And so, it doesn't break down to get the waters out. And it's much more difficult to lose weight. And as time goes on, your weight is continuing to gain and you retain more fluid and your body become more inflamed. And so it will be very difficult to lose your weight. And it's not really just say, I eat less with less calorie, I get resolved that it doesn't because the fact that you just have more water retaining in your body. Excuse me. I have a little allergy today because the air in Hong Kong is getting very misty. Okay. Now, so really at the end of the day, you have a whole body start moving in a sense not really functioning total correctly. Because one, now you have poor elimination of the sweat, all the fluid in the body, including sweat, urine, and digestion. So net result, your toxin is start accumulating and and basically because you're not getting all your dampness out or your fluid out, so the toxins continue to accumulate. So net result with that, you lead to persistent fatigue, sluggishness, and general sense your body isn't functioning effective at all. Okay, So really, at the end of the day, when you have a dampness, you definitely will come into issue with very tired, don't feel do anything, and eventually you don't want to get into a more chronic syndrome. So you need to act on because now it is coming along, which you need to get really start doing something to eliminate the extra fluid. Okay. Now, dampness also involved with the gut because you have your gut do manage your dampness, okay? And if your digestion is strong, your food properly break down and nutrition are absorbed effectively. But when your digestion is weak, undigested food can just create internal residue inside, and also that will contribute to dampness and disrupt your gut balance, increase inflammation, and reduce the body ability to nourish itself properly. So net result of that, your dampness will continue to get worse. Your gut is the one problem that you might face, and you need to at the end do something about to how to improve that. Well, really, at something that you can do to help out is your lifestyle has to change a bit in this area so you can really help to get better internal your gut, improve your gut, and also help to decrease your dampness. Very easy is you don't want to do excess sugar or processing food. Like for example, the bubble tea, those I think is not good. And then you have to cut down the dairy, like milk and greasy meals. And especially if you are a sedate, you don't move up at all. You're a person that a lifestyle don't move at all. That also causes some issue. Plus, you don't sleep well. You like sleep 4 hours a day. So all these are basically contribute really trigger more dampness for your body. The worst thing is all the things you do is you are able to increase the internal dampness or internal moisture. You start slowing the metabolism to making the dampness more worse. So all these over time, the habit like the food, exercise, basically create an actual perfect environment for dampness to accumulate in your body. So how do you do this to help you to improve that? So you do have to change the daily diet habit to reduce this dampness. Now, it's not that hard because you basically just got to change the warm food, also cooked food, instead of the cold one. So, and you got to do a lot of exercise, regular movement, improve the circulation, helping the body to release excess fluid. And hydration is important, but it must be balanced, paired with good digestion. And so the key consistency is you need to continue doing this, not to do one, couple hours or couple day is done, is not that. You have to stay hydrated, support digestion. And one of the things that might help you here is drink 2 cups of Lowetea, not low shoe tea, Lowetea every day. That definitely help you to eliminate your dampness. And we'll explain more why that happened later on. So what kind of food can definitely help you to reduce body dampness? Basically is ginger, barley, and red beans, leafy green vegetable, lightly cooked meal is easy for body to process. So the goal is getting to energize rather to burden your system. You don't want to accumulate fluid in your system. But with this, you have to eliminate fluid out of the body and help you continue to improve your gut and process your fluid. Okay. Now, we had talked about earlier, what is Lowetea? And Lowetea is basically a traditional herbal ingredient which target to help to eliminate body dampness. And this is really something that is very good because there's quite a bit of ingredient to help. A lot of the ingredient to basically focus to get the fluid out of the body. And basically, I'll just drink 2 cups of tea a day, and you were able to eliminate that wetness. And it has this called the Jap teas. Eliminate fluid very well. And it also have some beans, that same thing, relieve fluid. And plus, it helps you to decrease inflammation, support your detoxification. It also have black tea inside, provide a mild energy boost to aid metabolism. Plus, they have rose flower in there, promote emotion calmness, digestion comfort. And this is really a very natural way to help you to restore your fluid balance and able to get you instead of very damp, decrease your body dampness is extremely helpful. Now, after you drink that, you will feel several things as kind of very significant different. After you drink the Lowetea, you will feel less bloated, more energy. You feel, your improved digestion is being improved. What a lot of people after drinking they say they feel lighter. That is the real key. They always feel, oh, I feel lighter. So really, at the end of the day, this tea can be really help you to remove the body wetness symptom, and that result you get all energetic. What a lot of people now who drink in Hong Kong, for example, the feedback that come back is one of the very obvious one is that within 1 hour, they said my brain came back. The brain fog tend to improve, and I can see why, because a lot of time your body hold very wet, your brain tend to have less nutrients go up to the brain, so you can't think properly. So with that, you eliminate all the wetness, so now more nutrient back to the brain cells, so they can feel, wow, I feel much more alert, less tired, I can think. So that is a very common symptom for people who drank the tea and came back and give us that kind of comment. I thought that was very good to let people feel more energetic, more alert, feel less tired. Exactly what we want to eliminate of our body wetness, and so they can be function well again. So this is the Lowetea really truly provide you that very improved symptom of the body wetness. Now, why you also need Lowetea tea? Because a lot of the people that we are working with, they also have diabetic issue or pre-diabetic issue. So net result, their body has higher blood sugar than the normal person. So drinking Lowetea tea also help them to support them, lower the blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. So because inside there's only 2 things, guava leaves, which slow down the sugar into the gut, and bitter melon increase the insulin sensitivity, take back the sugar back to the cells, and excess sugar, cholesterol, and salt dump out to urine, so lower the blood pressure. So if you drink both teas, so people say, well, how do you drink this? So it's very simple. You make your Lowetea tea always with 6 to 8 cups. So you drink 2 cups in the morning with just 1 bag. You mix 4 cups, right? So 2 bags in the morning, 2 cups in the afternoon, and after discard that. But at 10 o'clock, that's where you drink Lowetea. You drink Lowetea, so net result, you feel energetic, get rid of the fluid. In the afternoon, 4 o'clock, you also drink Lowetea again. So again, further lower your wetness. And then evening, you continue drinking Lowetea tea, continue lower your blood sugar. when you combine that two tea come together, you'll be found that extremely positive because of the fact you lower your wetness, you also lower your blood sugar at the same time, and cholesterol and blood pressure. So this is something that you might want to try. So in conclusion, dampness tend to be increased for age after 40. So, and it is really when you have dampness, you tend to get slowed down and you really feel very tired. So you need to have something to help you to decrease the tiredness, the bloating of the stomach, and the symptom and brain fog, for example. So you really want to get something to help you to decrease that symptom. And if you have arthritis, you actually have a lot of joint pain. And if you're diabetic, your blood sugar go up. And on top of that, you may feel, wow, I can't get my weight down because of the fact it's not the fat, it's really the fluid accumulating in the body. So you need to address that. So if you can able to, take with better dieting, drink hot fluid rather than cold fluid, and that will definitely help you with a lot. Plus, drinking Lowetea will even help you better. And so you really need to start changing some of the habit to reduce dampness by more exercise, would move more and cut down those the high sugary drinks in a diet, more vegetable, and internally, net result, if you change that daily diet habit, more exercise, and your damp and drink Lowetea, your body tend to improve, lead to lower your dampness, and you will get longer term benefit to get your wetness away, and you feel less tired, and you have better circulation of the body. So the slogan we have is called "Dampness Gone, Wellness On." So you really can able to, basically with the Lowetea, can able to help you to rebalance and help your body to get more energy and decrease your wetness, so you have a better balance of the full day to continue to work on and be happy, rather than getting very tired, sluggish, stomach, don't feel well. So it's really a very simple habit change, as I mentioned earlier. And as long as you recognize, if you have start getting wet, getting sluggish, you need to start acting. And what we just discussed today will be extremely helpful to help you to gain back the balance of good health. Okay, so today this is my lecture, and I hope you gain some insight of why body dampness can affect your whole body being function a little bit less effectively. And so we're looking forward to the future lecture with you. So if you have any question, write to me. It's Andy@wahfong.com, ANDY@WAHFONG.com, or WhatsApp us 852-6792-8891. 852-6792-8891. So if you have any questions, do write to us. A lot of people do write to us, and they are very happy to want to have hear from our message, and we're looking forward to continue to help you to improve your body wellness. Okay, thank you very much. Take care and have a very nice weekend. Thank you.